Hey, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at ISE 2015, the end of day one, and I have been fortunate enough, I don't know how, to grab Brant Eckett. Brant's in charge of everything we see here in the trade show.
We've discussed it before. It's just marketing.
Yeah, well, okay, just marketing. Well, what is it? What is just marketing? I'm a marketing guy.
Team.
You don't say just
a big
marketing
team, a big, very hard-working team.
Your team's doing a phenomenal job.
They are. They really are doing a great job.
Your display here looks incredible.
Thank you.
Your products are great. You must be extremely excited.
I really am. It's not every show you can come to and have the lineup that we have, and to be able to have leadership in a market that we're going in. It's a very heavy emphasis on event staging and high brightness, and we have 4 really strong call-out points that we're very, very happy about, and you've heard about some of them already last night. I think we can go through them one by one. I think at the end of the day, in November, we talked about the Roadie 4K 45. We've been beaten by our competition in terms of bringing out the brightest unit on the market. We really wanted to step that up, so rather than a 35,000 ounce limit product, it's a 45,000 ounce.
Why not go to 45?
Why not go to 45? I think that probably is the peak that we're going to get out of a single lamp, and it is the brightest single lamp projector in the world today. I think we probably have reached the max of that. It's 4K. It's using our award-winning True Life technology, so upgradable to 120 Hz, so the high frame rate successes we have in cinema, brought into other marketplaces as well. If you come to our stand, we have a lovely rear projection environment showing that 120 frames per second, which looks stunning.
It's amazing. In fact, we shot individual videos at each one of these new products, and certainly it and Boxer are the 2 hottest products in your stand.
That's very kind of you to mention, because that's my next subject to talk about. We try to recognise that we may be falling behind a little bit against our competition in our 3-chip Xenon product at the 20,000, 25,000 lumen range. We targeted that market and we kind of developed in an unexpected way. We have a product that's a little bit shy of original Roadie flagship series, sitting at that 35,000 lumens. This product is just 30,000 lumens, but its size, form factor and weight is a completely different class. So whereas we offer 185 kilo split head system design in the Roadie's products, both the Roadie 35K and the 45K, in the Boxer we have a single unit that weighs just 68 kilos and it's a third of the size in form factor.
Right, I mean it is. It's literally, I remember it's like the size of a CRT projector.
Yeah, pretty much, and it weighs less, which is great. I remember that when we used to have CRTs, it was a 95 kilo product for the marquee 9500. We're going back quite a way now, and this is just 68 kilos. So,
but 30 times the brightness.
But 30 times the brightness, a little bit more, I think. So that, the native 4K resolution, also the True Life electronics, again upgradable to 120 Hz, 120 frame rate. So fantastic, and some really nice touches like the near-field communication that we were talking about the other day. The idea that for rental stages, their profit in is really turning around, getting in and out of the show as fast as they can. That means that when you go on to the next show, you need to know what lamp life you've got on your product. Taking a lot of kit out of flight cases to do that. No more. You can just go out with your phone with the right app on, and you can read it straight into the flight.
You only have to turn it on, right?
And you just have to turn it on. That's it. You're done.
That's all you got to do. And what about the H series? That's I mean, 1 chip size. That's now your new. That's your new flagship series, right?
So it's a new flagship for a 1 chip. It's the top of that range. So that's peaking at 12,000. That's also the brightest 1 chip DLP directed in the market today. Probably won't last that performance leadership as much as we think the Roadie 4K 45 are. It's a very competitive market, but it gives us a lot of choice. We now have over 14 models in that space, from 5,000 to 12,000 lumen, XGA all the way up to WU XGA, even laser phosphor thrown in there. So it's a lovely unit. Really accessible for people that are maybe wanting to venture into dry hire or event staging but still have commitments in other spaces and need to have that utility. It's a lovely quiet box, very, very simplistic to use, great form factor again.
And the 4th one you want to talk about?
Well, the 4th one I want to talk about is really the acquisition of Coolux. Every single display here we have on the stand, Hall 1, H50, we have using Coolux displays. And we made the acquisition announced in January, and it really is a great synergy. All those great landmarks this year in high brightness, and then to come in with arguably one of the better media companies in the market with the Pandora's box, I think it's a great synergy. So very, very happy.
Yeah, that acquisition probably surprised a lot of people, especially your competition. Coolux is also the company that generates the content and manages the content out front, and that's an impressive display out front.
Absolutely.
And so they've got the capability of pretty much doing anything. Will they be brought in with the Christie brand, or will you keep them as a separate company, or do you know?
We're absolutely intention is to bring them in as part of the Christie brand. I think there is quite a bit of brand leverage in the brand, so we're talking about how to do that. I think the most important thing right now is the customers of Coolux. Right now, we don't want to lose any of the magic that Coolux has in their relationship, and that means finding out how they would like us to move forward. So timing has to be a real consideration of what our customers need.
And talk a little bit about 2014. Was that a record-breaking year, or was it a rebuilding year, or was it what was it? What would you kind of describe it as?
I'd say it's a little bit of both. It wasn't a record-breaking year as much as we've seen the massive cinema migration, which has really boosted our revenues dramatically. We now have 48,000 digital cinema units installed worldwide.
What is your market share in digital cinema?
We are the market leader. We have the majority. So I think it's sitting at just over 41% in the marketplace. So we don't see the same level of cinema sales as that migration from a film platform to digital has more or less been completed.
Right.
But we still have leadership. We're bringing new products to market, the 6P laser product for which we won an award this morning, and the partnership with Dolby for Dolby Vision, Dolby Cinema, and new features that we're bringing in 2015 and 16 like high dynamic range, which you're going to hear a lot more about. In terms of new products, not a strong year. I think this year's been much stronger. I think we always want to try and bring forward and have new things to show you. Last year we introduced the Q series and show how expanding that DLP range, and I think we can say that for pretty much every technology we own. But our core for a long time before cinema has been event staging and high brightness, and to return to that the show in the way we have, it's very pleasing.
So 2015 you expect to be a big year for you?
Well, we've already took 200 units when we wrote the press release as orders, pre-orders, before we've shown the product here at
For
ISE.
Boxer you're talking
For
about?
Boxer, yes, thank you. And in addition to that, before this morning we'd added another 43 in EMEA alone. So it's a nice place to be, and obviously we want to fulfill on that and really show what that product can do. But the interest has been fantastic.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your stand looks incredible. You're getting a lot of buzz on the show floor. A bunch of people talking about Boxer. I have to say that is a hugely popular product, and that's the reason why you've taken so many orders in a short period of time.
And the promotion you've done has been great. Thank you very much for that. As you say, really great marketing team, engineers, everyone's really got behind this, so it's been great.
Well, it's been a lot of fun working with you, and it's a creative campaign, and thanks for joining us.
Pleasure.
For the time this afternoon. We're still only in day one. Of course, you can see all the videos we shot on all the Christie products here today just by typing in Christie in the video search box, or of course you can type in Christie in our website and you can see all the stories we wrote about the stuff that you launched here at ISE. Thanks for watching, but keep watching because we got a lot more to go. We got 2 more full days of show.